The sun. For ancient man, it was not just a celestial body. It was life itself. It was born every morning, died every evening, and ruled over all living things. In 980, Knyaz Volodymyr the Great carries out his famous religious reform. On the mountain, near the prince's tower, 6 gods appear. Everyone knows the formidable Perun. Many have heard of the generous Dashbog, but next to them stands another figure. Mysterious, foreign. His name is Khors, a god whose origin has been a matter of debate among scholars for over a century. Why was he so close to the supreme god? Why doesn't his name sound Slavic? And where did he disappear to after the baptism of Rus? Today we will reveal the secret of the great Khors. Who is Khors? The first thing that catches the researcher's eye is his name. It does not resemble the Dashbog or Stribog we are used to. The Slavic roots are silent here. Most historians and linguists agree. Khors is an alien from the south. His name comes from the Iranian word khvar, or khur, which means shine or sun. For millennia, the ancestors of Ukrainians lived next to the Scythians, Sarmatians, and Alans. We adopted their weapons, their battle tactics, and their gods. But why does Volodymyr need 2 solar gods? After all, we already had Dashbog? There is a subtle difference here. Dashbog is the white world. It is sunlight and warmth that gives the harvest. And Horse is the very body of the sun. It is a red-hot disk, an astronomical object that rolls across the sky. Horse is the eye of light that watches over the world. The official biography of Khors is short. He is mentioned in the Tale of Bygone Years as the 2nd most important god, but the most vivid description of his activities is preserved in the masterpiece of ancient literature, the Tale of Igor's Campaign. The author of Slova tells about the sorcerer Knyaz Vseslav, who turned into a wolf at night. Listen carefully. Knyaz Vseslav. At night he yawned like a wolf. From Kiev he ran to the roosters in Tmutorakan. He ran like a wolf to the great Khors. What does this mean? Vseslav was moving with incredible speed. He was trying to finish his dark, sorcerous deeds before the sun rose. To run the path of the horse means to skip before dawn. This passage proves, for our ancestors, the Khors was not just an idol, but a real force. The sun, which moves, measures time, and disperses the darkness of the night. Do we know what it looked like? The wooden idols burned or rotted, but the stone remembers. In 1848, a unique tetrahedral pillar was pulled from the Zeebrugge River. This is an encyclopedia of Slavic faith. This is a solar sign, a symbol of the rolling sun. This image is considered the only surviving portrait of Khors, or Khors Dashbog, a god without weapons, whose power is in the inevitable movement of light. 988, Baptism of Rus. Vladimir orders the destruction of the old gods. Perun is thrown into the Dnieper. Other idols are chopped into firewood. Khors falls into the mud. His golden face disappears in the waters of the Pochena. The official cult is destroyed. But can the sun be killed? The people could not simply give up the life-giving power. The horse did not disappear. He changed his name. Saint George, has absorbed the traits of the sun god. Look at the icons. He is a rider on a white horse, an ancient symbol of the sun. He defeats the serpent, a symbol of darkness and night. The memory of Khors remained in the language. Ethnographers suggest that the word horovad, a ritual dance in a circle, comes from the name of Khors. Dancing in a circle, people on Earth imitated the movement of the sun in the sky, greeting it. And the ritual round bread, Khors, also reminds us of the golden disk of the ancient god. Khors was a diplomatic god. His presence in Kiev showed that Rus was a bridge between East and West, between the Slavs and the steppe peoples. He was the great Khors, the lord of the heavenly path. And although his name has faded from prayers, every time we see the sunrise or lead a round dance, we touch on the same ancient tradition that made our ancestors raise their eyes to the sky 1,000 years ago.